So Alex, we're going to look ahead to Tuesday's PTSB Leinster Senior Cup semi-final against Maynooth Town at Richmond. But firstly, just tell us how the last couple of weeks have been. There's been a little break since that victory in Dundalk on Thursday of the week before last.
Yeah, look, we had a busy period with Europe. You know, it was Thursday, Sunday for a long period. Obviously, no real days off, so the gaffer gave us a couple of days off after the Dundalk game with international break and stuff, which was good for us. I think, you know, get a break and then ready for the next big period coming up with games. But we've been training hard this week and we're ready to go, taking over.
Yeah, I suppose the fact that you guys were in so often in that 6-8 week period with the 6 European matches and the 3 or 4 league matches on the Sundays as well. A few of the other players have just spoken about how close the group feels and how much you guys have been around each other, travelling and training and playing and, you know, I suppose just living in each other's pockets for so long. How do you feel that'll help the group now moving into the business end of the season, just the fact that you've been together for so long, both on and off the pitch?
Massively, to be fair. I think the European run helped us a lot. You know, we were with the boys constantly. We were basically living with each other more than we would see our families and stuff. So I think it's helped the group knit, especially with a few of the boys coming in the summer and stuff. So it's made the group stronger, and I think it's a great group altogether in general. And
it's been a good couple of weeks training since you guys have been back in, and I know there was an in-house 11v11 on Friday, I think, as well. So everyone keeping themselves, I suppose, in shape for what's going to be a busy few weeks, starting with this Leinster Senior Cup game tomorrow and then the league game against Waterford at home on Friday.
Yeah, 100%. I think it's important that us as a group and a squad, we keep taking over and keep fit, because we know there's a good few big games coming up and we want to finish as high as we possibly can. So I think it's very important.
Yeah, to talk about the Leinster Senior Cup, it feels like the competition has been on for such a long time, because of course it began with the 3 group games as part of pre-season and then the quarter-final win 3-0 away to Bray as well, just around the time that Stephen came in. So it's been a competition that's been good for you know, players getting minutes, whether they be young players, senior players as well, players coming back from injury and stuff.
Yeah, no, 100%. I think even for the 20s boys coming in who might not be familiar with us as a group and stuff, coming in for the first time, it's good for them to get minutes. But also for obviously boys come back from injury and stuff, it's good. But it's a good competition to obviously try and make a final, and then obviously if you bet the final, it's silverware to go for.
Yeah, and I suppose that's it with the game tomorrow against Maynooth Town. You know, they're one of the top Leinster Senior League teams, and you know, they've qualified for this stage as well, had some good victories as well, and I know it's a game you guys are all looking forward to, and particularly yourself, maybe you haven't had as many minutes in recent weeks, so to, you know, hopefully start the game and you know, put in a good performance.
Yeah, 100%. We know they'll be a good side, but obviously you know what we can do as well as a group. But now I'm looking forward to get back on the pitch, you know, hopefully a good few minutes and a few goals maybe.
Yeah, and I know you've enjoyed working with Stephen Kenny and the staff over the last number of weeks as well. You know, a manager who's famous for loving wingers and attacking players, and we've seen that since he's come in. How's it been working with Stephen and the staff, and I suppose all the other really talented attackers in the squad?
Yeah, no, it's great. The gaffer gives us the freedom to go forward and express ourselves, which is good, because I think if you're kind of like more nervy and stuff on the ball, it's not what you want as an attacking footballer. You want to be told, go on, do what you want. If you make a mistake, I don't mind, just get back on it and create stuff for us, which is the most important thing.
Yeah, and I mean, even watching you guys train and stuff, you know, there's lots of practices for the wingers, for the attackers, whether that be, you know, match prep 11v11 or the crossing and finishing practices that Sean and Brian and PJ put on as well, which are really good for attackers, and there's real competition even in training among you guys to, you know, score the most goals, get the most assists and stuff in training.
Yeah, 100%. Even after training, we'd be asking Johnny and Garth to do more, because we just want to score goals, and that's what we want to do. And it's a great competition, to be fair, with all the boys, so it makes it even better in training. Yeah,
you've obviously scored a couple of winners at Richmond in the league for us against Galway and against Shamrock Rovers as well. A great buzz in both of those games, and we're not going to have a sellout crowd tomorrow night, but tickets just a £5 for adults. Under 12s go free with adults, so we're hoping for a decent crowd to support you guys and create a decent Richmond atmosphere, which obviously helps you on the pitch.
Yeah, 100%. I think when Richmond is packed or even near full, it's great. It gives us a good boost, especially in the tough games, obviously with Rovers coming back from behind and Galway as well, you know, to get the winner. But like, it's really important that we get as much fans in as we can, because it gives us a good boost on the pitch.
And lastly, you mentioned the possibility to make the final and to try and win the competition. The club last won it back in 2019, so if a good performance can be put in tomorrow to make the final and hopefully be playing for a trophy towards the end of the season in the Leinster Senior Cup.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, we don't want to disrespect Maynooth. They'll be a good side, but we know that there is silverware to be won, so that's obviously that's the main goal, and we want to win it.
Great stuff, Alex. Thanks a million. Best of luck.
Cheers, Jay.